If there's one thing about me and my bestie, it's that we are character collectors, okay? We go on side quests just to unlock new characters. Now, a character could be someone we had a thing with ages ago. Could be someone we met one time at a bar 3 years ago. And now we bring you up all the time. Like, if you are a character in our life, you will be brought up forever. We will be on the way somewhere and say, you know, are you picking him up or am I? Like, is he on the way? We will talk about you like you're here. So, just know that we will immortalize you.
All right, let's break this down logically. So, these two are basically Pokemon trainers, but for exes and random bar acquaintances. They're out there grinding side quests just to add more characters to their roster. It's like they're building their own Avengers team of people they once dated or met at a bar years ago. And if you're lucky enough to be one of their characters, congratulations, you're immortalized forever in their conversations. They'll talk about you like you're some legendary Pokemon they're trying to catch. Next time you're out with them, just remember, you're not just a person anymore. You're a part of their epic storyline. Who knew dating could be this much like a role-playing game?
This is like probably the hottest take ever, but why does the boy you were never interested in, once he gets a girlfriend, he automatically becomes hot? You're like, wait, wait, what?
Classic case of the I didn't want him, but now someone else does. So maybe he's shiny? Syndrome. It's like when you're at a buffet and you ignore the potato salad until someone else piles it on their plate. And suddenly you're like, wait, maybe I do want to taste. It's not that he magically became hotter, it's just that someone else saw value in what you ignored. And now your brain's like, did I miss out? Spoiler, you didn't. It's the same guy, just now with a girlfriend-shaped Instagram filter. Funny how attraction works.
Oh, if he wanted to, he would. Nope, that's 2023 mentality. 2024 mentality is if he won't, another man will.
Girl, your ex left you at the airport? That's not just a red flag. That's the whole runway. You're out here acting like you're collecting miles while he's ghosting you faster than a Spirit Airlines flight. Let's be real, if your man is ditching you at the gate, it's time to upgrade more than just your luggage. You're posting TikToks like, you think you can hurt me? When clearly your biggest enemy is your choice in men. Sis, don't blame the airline. Blame your boarding pass for picking a one-way ticket to Clown Town.
And here's an example. Every girl you see getting interviewed on like TikTok and Instagram, that's like, so what would you do if your boyfriend said he didn't like your outfit? Or it was way too like promiscuous to be going out in? And they're like, oh, I would tell him to F off. Oh, I'd find a new boyfriend. Keep that mentality, ladies. Those are the single ones. And those are the ones that are going to stay single. First of all, you should want to respect your partner. You should respect your partner and want to make them happy. Him telling you he's not comfortable in your outfit is quite literally just the bare minimum of respect. If you take that as controlling, so be it. I think you're wrong. But it's funny because it's like you can only say, nah, I'm going to do me so many times before I'm like, okay, so don't you think naturally he's going to go do him? And maybe go do him with other women that are more willing to listen. Comes back to listening.
It's pretty simple, isn't it? That's why she's married. And the other one got left stranded at the airport, still sitting there, waiting for someone to show up. While one's out here locking down a ring, the other is stuck holding her carry-on and hoping for a miracle.
Okay, this is kind of funny.
Interesting. It makes us question why men don't put that much effort into dating then if they don't get that many dates.
Yeah, because if they're not getting dates, we've literally seen zero effort put into the dates that we do go on with them.
Something's not adding up here.
Oh, he needs to put in more effort? Sure he does. But let's be real. They're not putting in the effort because, to them, you're simply not worth it. Take this guy in the comments. 2 years on Tinder, 19 matches, 12 ghosted him, and 3 didn't even bother replying. He lined up 4 dates. And not a single one showed up. And your advice is to try harder? Effort into what exactly? Sunshine? Into talking to the void? If you're not even showing up, what's the point of him breaking a sweat? You can't expect more from a man while giving nothing but excuses in return.
I want to talk about something as a girl who's 30 and single. People like to call single people selfish. People on the internet, people in my comments, trolls, everybody. Single people are so selfish.
No. I'm pretty sure they were calling you selfish. You posted a video celebrating being 30 and single, where your biggest achievement of the day is waking up and having lunch. Then, You go on to brag about how you don't have to worry about anyone else because it's all about you, self-love, self-care, and, oh yeah, your so-called happiness being single. Newsflash, focusing solely on yourself and calling it growth doesn't mean you're enlightened. It just means you've mastered the art of doing the bare minimum and acting like it's an achievement.
If I ever get married, I promise, I swear, I will never ask my single friends, do you think you're being too picky? Sometimes it is truly like your married friends have either never online dated, forgot what dating is like, or have no knowledge about what being single is like in 2024.
Well, yeah, they don't need to convince anyone. They're married. They dated with a purpose, got what they wanted, and never went through a 304 phase. They didn't spend years trying to convince the world how happy they were being single. But hey, if it makes you feel better, I honestly don't think marriage is in your future. But that's fine, right? Because you've been preaching how happy you are single. Remember that post? Turn 30, and they all warn you about ending up alone with cats. And you're like, oh wow, I could be alone with cats. Look at that, you were thriving solo. But now you're out here complaining about dating and trying to get married. So, what's it gonna be? Can you pick a lane and stick to it already?
This trend just gives me the ick.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. If we don't spend enough time together, I'm pissed. But if we spend too much time together, I'm super annoyed.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is still mine.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend. If I'm hungry, you're hungry, and you're gonna pick where we have to eat.
Okay, should I actually say something this time?
Yeah, sorry, baby. You can say.
We're boyfriend and girlfriend.
I'm the wife, so we always do things that I want to do.
I'm the husband, so we...
I'm the wife, so when we get into an argument, you have to apologize first.
I'm the husband.
I'm the wife, so half of our monthly budget goes to makeup and skincare.
I'm
the wife. We always go to bed when I want to go to bed.
I'm the husband.
Look, I get it. I know it's supposed to be funny, like, haha, women call all the shots now in relationships. Eat men, roar. But could you imagine for just half a second if the roles were reversed in this trend? If the man said, I call all the shots in the relationship, the woman starts to speak and she's immediately cut off because she means nothing? I'm just really tired of all of the man-hating in society. It's not a good look. Or maybe it is a good look, according to modern culture, but it shouldn't be.
Exactly. It's funny how they're the first to scream equality. But when it comes to humiliating their partner online for likes, suddenly that's fair game? Banter is cool in a relationship, but dragging your significant other for clicks? Nah, that's a whole different level of disrespect. I've seen countless videos where women are thanking others for dating short or poor guys so they don't have to. Well, guess what? This time I'm jumping on that trend too. So, to the men out there dating these types of women, thank you for taking them off the streets so the good men don't have to deal with them.
Women will say yes to a date to a man who they don't find physically attractive to see if there's a connection and if chemistry can grow. But tell me this, why won't men even say yes to seeing the potential of going on a first date with a woman if they don't think she's physically attractive?
That's cute, but let's talk about this 80% of men are below average nonsense. Are we using math from the upside down? Last I checked, average means middle. Not everyone sucks, but me. You ain't settling. You're just looking for excuses. And let me get this straight. You want me to ask someone on a date I'm not attracted to? For what? To sit there like a confused chihuahua, wondering why I'm wasting money on someone who doesn't even get my blood pumping? Nah, my wallet's already married to common sense. If I'm paying for dinner, the least you can do is make me think about breakfast.
Why won't men date women they find attractive? Part 3. This comment says it's a preference. If I like Cocoa Pebbles, why would I buy cornflakes? You know why? Because cornflakes are healthier. Cornflakes are going to fill you up a lot better than those Cocoa Puffs.
You asked a question. Someone answered. And naturally, you just had to disagree. Makes me wonder, why ask in the first place? It's like he says he likes Cocoa Puffs, and you're over here trying to convince him he's wrong because cornflakes are healthier. Sure, until you find out they've packed 20% more sugar in those. But somehow forgot to mention that on the box. Classic.
I'm not single because nobody wants me. No. I'm still single because nobody I want wants me. Huge difference.
Yeah, the man you want, he doesn't exist. But hey, I'll let you prove me right. Let me read what she said in this next video. One man's I'm not ready is another man's I'll do whatever it takes. Right, like I said, that guy doesn't exist. You talk like you've already found him, but the only man in your life is still your dad. Oh, And this one's gold too. Anyone else still third-wheeling their parents at 30? Or just me? No, princess, just you.
I've been in Europe for 6 hours, and so far I've learned that Europeans do not understand personal space bubbles. They like lean over you and people move you places, and it is so jarring.
All right, fine. I'll say it, nice bubbles. But what's a Part 304 finale without an actual 304 in it? And people move you places? If you're gonna stop and gawk at planes like it's your first time outside, at least do us a favor and step off the sidewalk.
What's the trashiest name you've ever heard, and what made it trash?
Ignore how I look. My dad used to work on the road as a welder, and he worked with this woman, and she had a baby, and my dad called her to check on her, and he was like, "How are you doing?" She's like, "I'm doing great." And she's like, "I had a little boy." And he's like, "That's so exciting. What's the name?" She said, "Desarius." And he was like, "Okay, that's cool." She's like, "Do you know why I named him that?" And he was like, "No, actually I don't." And I wasn't going to ask. She was like, "Because his dad's the sorriest man I've ever met." Enough said.
So, what do you guys think? Are these delusions of grandeur? Or am I just missing something? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed the roast, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Catch you in the next video.